how to use nonverbal communication to your advantage. Now that you know and you've been paying attention to when it comes down to nonverbal communication, let me really tell you how to actually use it to your advantage, right? Because there's no point in knowing all this information and not being able to take actionable steps towards this. So, as you know by now, our bodies talk even louder than our words. And that's why we have to be completely in tune with our bodies, and as much in tune as well with the other person's body. Now, there are actually two sides to reading body language in others. First is decoding. Decoding is your ability to read people's cues. It's how you interpret hidden emotions, information, and personality from someone's nonverbals, all right? Then encoding is your ability to send cues to other people. And this is how you really control your personal branding, if you will, and the impression that you're going to make on other people and how you make them feel when they are with you, all right? So decoding, the ability to understand and interpret somebody's body language so that you can use it to your advantage, can really help you pick up on the unspoken nuances and problems or negative feelings that the other people might be feeling. Now, when you're able to read these signs, we can use them to our advantage. And I hope I've been very clear with that. So, for example, it can help us understand the complete message of what someone is trying to say to us and to enhance our awareness. So just to be completely clear, decoding can help you understand the complete message of what someone is trying to say to you, and it can enhance our awareness of people's reactions to what we are saying and doing. Difficult or tense conversations are an uncomfortable fact of life and really work as well. So perhaps you've at times had to deal with a difficult customer or had a difficult conversation about someone's poor performance, or maybe you've negotiated a major contract. That's where you've already had to use decoding to understand where the person is coming from so that you can figure out how you respond to the situation. What I want you to take from this is that people are always speaking with their body, and you should always and are always decoding. But the more aware you are of it, the better job you'll actually do. Now, when it comes to encoding, you can add strength to your verbal messages by communicating with your nonverbals, all right? So the way you listen, the way you move, the way you react, tell the person you're communicating with a particular story. Whether or not you care, whether you're being truthful and how you're listening is really all conveyed primarily by what your body is not saying, okay? So if you want to increase trust and transparency and build rapport with whomever you're speaking to, make sure that your nonverbal communication is on cue, all right? Because you can also use nonverbal communication to adjust and emphasize the message that you're trying to convey and make yourself more engaging, make yourself more approachable. So relax and focus in on the moment, because that's really going to drive the rapport building and the trust building with whomever you're talking to. Try it with your kids, try it with your husband, and try it with your colleagues at work. I know you're going to find some incredible results. All right. One last note is, if you want to become an incredible negotiator and communicator, it's really important to become very sensitive to decoding and encoding. And it's really not that hard. So take it home, practice this every day, a couple of times a day, and next thing you'll know, you'll become an expert at figuring out where people are coming from before they even start speaking. Okay?